So this footage was taken Tuesday, June 28th. It was the day that the temporary power poles went up. I took this footage at the last second just in order to get it into this video, but everyone's aware of the delay because of the power lines, and today is the day that they are putting up the temporary lines to convert the power over to those later this week. The park just above the truck is the City of Torrance Park, which is where the power lines will run to and then cross to the residences from there.
But the plane brought me farther. I'm surrounded by water and I'm not going back again. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today. Adios and via con Dios. Yeah, I'm leaving GA. And if it weren't for tequila.
So here we are on the west side of the property, flying east over what's going to be the 15th hole towards the clubhouse. The next shot will simply be a 360-degree fly around of the clubhouse that took place on Saturday, June 25th.
A big fat one and grab my guitar and play. The 4 days flew by like a drunk Friday night as the summer drew to an end. They can't believe that I just couldn't leave, and I bid adieu to my friends. Cause my bartender, she's from the islands. Her body's been kissed by the sun, and coconut replaces the smell of the bar, and I don't know if it's her or the rum. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand, not a worry in a world of cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today.
The area that the scrapers are currently going on is where the parking lot will be, and just above that will be the first 6 residents of the new community. The area with the little piles of sand is roughly where the 2 tennis courts will go.
A long way from GA. Someone do me a favor and pour me some Jaeger, and I'll grab my guitar and play. Adios and via con Dios. Going home now to stay.
This is sort of an interesting shot in that the hill that used to be 4 green, 5T, and 17T is now starting to come down. And you can kind of see the entire property hitting sort of level to some extent.
Just gonna prop up by the lake and put my ass in a lawn chair, toes in the clay. Not a worry in a world of PBR on the way. Life is good today. Life is good today.
Here we're flying along Narbonne/PD East. It's going to stop up here in a second. What these are some drainage channels that are being built to collect and drain the water from what's going to be the 3rd fairway. Just beyond that square concrete is the old Chandler building. That'll be gone in the next couple of weeks. And we'll fly a little more northbound and see another small drainage area where the water from 3 fairway will collect and drain, since this water on this area can't make it over to at this drainage channel. So what you're seeing here is going to be the third fairway tee shot, and then off to the left center of the screen, back to the driving range where the golf academy will go.
I want to say that I was a man who really lived and never compromised. And when I've lived out my days until the very end, I hope they find me in my home, a guitar in my hands. I hope they find me in my home with my guitar in my hands. Whoa, 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 whoa. The part I don't to be ashamed of. Good people aren't supposed to be up. I found peace with this path I took, so I laid down my head.
This is pretty important for the golf course. This is where they are loading sand that will be used for the greens and green surrounds. To avoid mixing bad sand into this, they are loading scoop by scoop into a truck and stockpiling it down on the future driving range. So this is the sand that will become the 5th through 8th greens when the new course opens.
It's funny how time make you realize we're running out of it. On a day that I die, I want to say.
And finally, this will be the last I speak in this video, but this is the car path installation on 6 and 7. They're staining it sort of a rust color, try to make it look a little aged for when it opens. And then the next series of slides will just be the old pump house building from a top 16 being pulled out. You'll see one image where you can see the actual pump shafts coming out of the ground. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed the video.
I believe